All right, y'all. So we're going to show you the end product of walking our land, why we walk our land, and some of the results we're looking for with, especially with the soil and the gardens, and just your farm plan overall. But as you know, it all starts with the soil. So we're going to give you 3 different examples, and then afterwards we're going to show you how we walk our land and do the same things, just so you can apply it. So go ahead on, Ken.
This is I have all the water that comes off of the top of the cabin there. All of it runs down this way, and in a big, large storm, it comes down really fast. So this is kind of like beaver damming, is what I call it. I was coming up with these different names for what I'm doing. But this, I just did this a week ago. We got a good rain yesterday, and if you look, you'll be able to see. This is the mouth of where my dam comes. So all the water comes down through here. And just from last week, look down here, look at all this down here. This is what potato bugs, this is coming off the wood. You see the wood rot, you see the fungus coming. All this was dry wood. So we're letting it work, and look at that.
This is just a week's work, y'all.
This is 1 week. Everything's crispy and loving, but this is our moisture. All that moisture is storing into this wood. And if it doesn't rain for the rest of the summer, I won't have to water this at all. And I'm telling you, I won't water it at all and let nature do its work. This is another example of what I just showed you guys down on this end. This is the water coming straight off the top of the, comes down here. And believe it or not, I do all my propagating and my seeding on the porch here. Everything that you see in here is planted. It's planted from me just throwing seeds off the porch because I'm too lazy to sweep them up. And if you see, we have a combination of almost everything in here. These are hibiscus. These are plate hibiscus, which are going to get pretty big and beautiful. I'll show you what those are going to look like later on. You've got blackberries in here, and you don't see everything here is taking care of itself. Another example is over here. This one's about a year old. All that water comes off this tree, comes from up there from the neighbor down here. So this is the first wave of preserving the water that connects with that. So this one is less than a year old, and I see I have the rocks here and a smile. The water comes from this way, from my neighbor's side, and I'm filtering it here. I had a chip drop here. I didn't even touch it. I just let it all go down, and now it's packed through here, which is the mouth. Let me show you. This is the result of what I'm getting. Let's see what kind of soil I got down here now. And that's all wood chips, sand, everything that's coming from up there being filtered through, and that's on this end. That end it's a little harder, but pretty soon this will be about this high that I can take this barrier down, move it down a little further, and do another one down that way. So, and here we got a little cilantro berries. Right, we have some tomatoes, which I need to get trellis now.
How old is this?
This one is 2 years old.
Okay. Show them that.
I've replanted this 10 times. I just layered it with some chips, but let me show you what 2 years get you down about 3 inches. And I can dig down to China through here. Bam.